You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, because the NFL has now come down on the Packers and Aaron Rodgers for COVID-19 violations. And really, this is not too much of a surprise, really, to tell you the truth. Ever since Aaron Rodgers came out and said that he did not get the jab, it was only going to be a matter of time before the NFL conducted an investigation and handed down punishment. Now, we actually seen several other players over the last month, I believe, get fined by the NFL. I know that Cole Beasley and was another player on the Bills that got fined just under $15,000 because that was a standard that the NFL put in place. Now it is the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers' time to pay a huge fine. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this, guys. And by the way, before we get into that, don't forget you can get 25% off any merch in the merch store until Friday, November the 12th. Use the discount code FREEDOM. Get your Media's The Real Virus shirt. I'll leave a pinned comment in the comment section. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this, guys. Packers fined $300,000. Aaron Rodgers hit with $14,000 fine for violating NFL COVID-19 protocols. Packers were also made aware that future violations could result in more discipline, including possible change of draft position or loss of draft picks. Now, I mentioned this in another video that Shannon Sharp said that the Packers actually should lose draft picks because money means nothing to these teams. Draft picks are the most valuable asset that teams have. And he's right about that, but the rules are put in place here, and this is what the NFL is going to do. So let's read some of this here. The NFL fined the Green Bay Packers $300,000 for violating the league's COVID-19 protocols. The league also handed down $14,650 in fines to quarterback Aaron Rodgers and wide receiver Allen Lazard on Tuesday for attending a Halloween party while unvaccinated. The fines were for violating the protocols that were agreed upon by the NFL and NFLPA. Now, here is my problem with the NFLPA. You see here, Aaron Rodgers was fined for attending a Halloween party on his own time. But yet, some kind of way, the NFLPA agreed to this. So unvaxxed players cannot go out and do what they want to do on their own free time. He wasn't on the Packers' time. He wasn't on the NFL's time. This was his own private time, and he's getting fined for that. Because if I'm not mistaken, the NFL rules are if you're unvaxxed, you can't be around more than 3 people, if I'm not mistaken, outside in a public setting. NBA has something similar to that as well, but the NBA's is much more restrict. Basically, if you're an unvaxxed player in the NBA, you can only go to the doctor, to the grocery store. That's pretty much it. Other than that, you must be locked in your house when you're not at NBA facilities or NBA games. Completely crazy, but the players' associations, they agreed on this. And you can see here, now it's affecting Aaron Rodgers. Couldn't even celebrate Halloween because of these stupid, ridiculous rules here, folks. The Packers were also made aware that future violations could result in more discipline, including a possible change of draft position or loss of draft picks. Now, here's the thing, guys. When Aaron Rodgers comes back, he actually will not have to do any COVID tests because he already had a positive test, and you don't have to do a test for like 90 days. So he's pretty much going to get through the rest of this season without a test. But however, I do wonder now, since he's already tested positive, I'm pretty sure when he comes back, he'll be negative. Will he actually have to wear masks, during press conferences and things like that? Probably so. Probably so. I mean, the NFL is probably going to be looking at this, looking at Aaron Rodgers, very, very closely, looking for any little thing that the Packers do. The NFL is looking very, very closely at this one slip up, and then they can lose draft picks. Now, the loss of draft picks, that makes teams very, very scared. And Shannon Sharp, I don't agree with him on things, but he's right about this. Draft position means a lot to these teams. Draft picks means a lot to these teams. Now, of course, a team like the Packers, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're 7-2 on the season. And I believe they're going to finish with a very, very good record. They will not be picking very high in the NFL draft, but first round picks, very, very valuable to teams. So I don't think they want to lose any draft picks because I believe it would be high draft picks because one thing, the media pressure is hot right now. The media has been talking about the Packers and Rodgers like we have never seen before when it comes to this situation here. But this is ridiculous. The NFLPA, you guys agree with this. He didn't get fined necessarily for, not being masked when talking to the media. They actually may be doing Zoom calls and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. But he was fined for just celebrating Halloween on his own time. This is utterly ridiculous. But, the Green Bay Packers, they may put a clamp on him now because they don't want to lose more draft picks. This is ridiculous, guys. Completely and utterly ridiculous. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.